punishment. Tamegoro here forgot his homework today, so he'll be holding onto that sword for the rest of class.
Ew, just look at that katana. It's really lame.
Bushi are such trash, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the worst.
Yes.
酸いも甘いも噛み砕き進め下克上いざここから駆け上がれブレイクオ生きづらい That's well ただ一つ揺るがない何かを見つけたなら誰かが笑う夢約束を語れたなら手にする正常式はただの固定以外でそう世界がつきもの多数決で正義が決まるなら僕らは悪かも型破り不屈の精神刻め Just now Break up mother, break up mother, break up mother 遠くても alright 駆け引きよりも限界突破 Break up mother, break up mother 隠してる会心の一撃叩きのめされたって何度でもステップバック戦だ酸いも甘いも噛み砕き進め下克上いざここから
It's a Kishin! A mighty Kishin descends from above!
We're finally doing it! We're making good on that promise from 5 years ago!
We'll be the strongest Bushi the world's ever known! Yeah!
Man, this is gonna be really awesome, you know?
Sure.
Hey, is there something wrong?
I'm fine.
Well, you don't sound fine. What's going on?
It's not that important to me.
What are you talking about?
Don't get me wrong. I've always wanted to move far from that backwards town and go my own way. But all this about becoming a Bushi and finding the Oni, I put it out of my mind. And I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around what we've seen.
Are you serious right now? We're gonna make a name for ourselves with these swords, but I need you with me!
They don't mean as much when you're forced to wear one.
But Kojiro...
Look, I'm here, aren't I? I'm just saying I don't really care about all this Bushi stuff.
Hey, don't worry, because once we get into it, I know you will.
If you say so. Up ahead.
Right!
That's a Kishin?
Kinda small for a boss, isn't it?
Just stay ready.
Don't have to tell me twice!
Well, that was easy. A little too easy.
Wait a minute. Look! It healed itself. How are we supposed to beat this thing if it does that?
Almighty Kishin! We come bearing an offering for you! I think it will be to your liking!
That's the same stuff the Oni from before were eating.
Something's happening!
It's huge!
Won't you please quell your anger?
Look there! It's a miracle! At long last, the great Kishin has returned to its true form!
So that's what it really is. That thing's way too big to even consider fighting. Musashi, we need to get out of here now. Musashi! It's gonna eat us! What's going on? Is it trying to take away my katana?
The great Kishin feasts on 5 metals! Just let go of the sword and you'll be fine!
You want me to let go of my sword? Kojiro!
What is he doing? Doesn't he realize he can just let go of that thing? Who knows? I don't pretend to understand how a Bushi thinks.
Kojiro! For as long as I can remember, I've hated the sword and dreamed of getting rid of it.
I'm sick of this thing! I'm so tired of this stupid sword! Why? Why do I have to be a Bushi?
Kojiro.
Yes, Father?
Come with me. I think it's time that you learn the truth. Listen well, Kojiro. The Oni aren't loving gods as you've been taught in school. They're monsters. Only one force in history has stood up to their tyranny. And that force is the Bushi.
They dead?
Indeed. Those heroes are our ancestors. Forgive me. I know how much you've suffered because of your Bushi blood.
I can handle it, I promise.
Even so, know this. When humanity turned its back on freedom, when everyone else gave up and knelt before the Oni, the Bushi did not. And they continue to fight to this day to take back our world. Because that is their way. Kojiro, you are not as they say. You are the descendant of a proud, courageous bloodline. Don't ever forget that.
Yes, Father. I understand.
I always wanted to get rid of it. But now...
Remember, this katana represents your pride as a Bushi. So don't lose it.
This katana is my pride?
If I let go of my sword... If after all this time, I just abandon it... It'll be like losing a part of myself.
1, 2, 3.
4.
You know what, Father? The more I practice swinging my sword, the more right it feels, like it was always meant to be mine.
I should think it would. After all, you've got Bushi blood running through your veins.
That's why I refuse to let it go! You can't have it! This belongs to me!
You there! Are you okay?
Oh, it looks like he ate the sword.
Well, better that sword than him. Buddy, what were you thinking holding on to that stupid thing?
Remember, this katana represents your pride as a bushi. So don't lose it.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it! Give it back!
Hey, Kojiro! Wanna practice our swords together? Don't just come barging into our house like you live here.
Looks like you've already found yourself a friend to train with.
Him? He's just some strange kid.
Hello there. What's your name?
Musashi! What does he think he's doing up there? Should be in here. Wait, is he?
How dare you try and disturb the mighty Kishin's meal!
That was your meal, huh? I don't think so. Because that katana belongs to my friend. So who do you think you are, swallowing something that doesn't belong to you?!
I've never heard a Kishin scream like that before.
This isn't good! What if the boy were to break it? Impossible! There's no way a child could break it by himself!
Musashi.
Mighty Kishin, if you were to damage it, calm your rage for your sake! Thank you for the assist! Now open up!
Musashi! How could this happen?
That fool has paid the ultimate price for his defiance!
Here you go. I think you dropped this. Thank you. This is incredibly important to me. It's the least I could do. Because I know how much that katana means to you. Just don't lose it again.
Now remember, this katana represents your pride as a bushi. So don't lose it.
What matters most to me? The one thing I couldn't bear to lose. You understood all along, didn't you? I got your back. After almost losing this, I finally get it. The katana is the embodiment of a bushi's pride. And a bushi's job is to slay Oni, isn't it? Does that mean you're ready to do this now? Sure am. Let's form that bushi band. We'll be the best there is and take the Oni by storm. All right. Those things won't know what hit them. And this big guy right here, You're looking at our first conquest, and we did it all by ourselves.
Yeah,
Just think about it. This is one of those defining moments that they'll write about when they tell our story.
maybe we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. But if nothing else, I still learned a valuable lesson, and I know I couldn't have done it without you.
We've got trouble! Fortress spotted up ahead! And they're closing in! That Bushi band is headed straight for us!
Bushi Band? Who are those guys?
What in the world? That's Takeda! The Takeda band is attacking!
The what? Didn't he say this was a Bushi Band?
Our home, Hinomoto, is under Oni control. While most of humanity has surrendered, there is one force that continues the fight to reclaim our land. They are known as the Bushi.
Are they using their swords to fly? Man, this is incredible.
You there! This is way too dangerous for kids. You two should clear out.
Wait, are you talking to us? We're Bushi the same as you. We're the ones who defeated that giant Kishin over there, and we cut it open.
You put that hole in its belly?
Yeah.
And you think that's enough to defeat it?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Look.
Huh?
I'm afraid one little hole doesn't have the stopping power to put down a Kishin. Don't worry. Just leave this to us. We'll make sure it doesn't get up again. Now go. Run to safety while you can. Have the miners evacuate upwind! The enemy is sure to be out for blood!
Let's do what he says. So come on. Musashi?
That thing can shoot fire too? Oh man, he was right. We'd better get out of here before it's too late. Musashi! What are you doing just standing there? You've got to move! There'll be other fights, now let's go! Well there, this was supposed to be our first big victory. Okay, what's your point? My point is that those guys are about to take away all we worked for. Stop! You'll burn up! If I can stop them from stealing this, so what? Think about our dream. It's times like these that prove what kind of heroes we'll be. Don't you understand, Kojiro? I can't just walk away. This may be our only shot, and I'm willing to risk it all! Negomata, go! Get out of my way! Musashi, what is it you're doing?
That miner's got one hell of a death wish.
Sure he's not a Bushi from some other band?
Nah, that fighting style of his is way too wild for that. Although, I do see some proper technique mixed in with all the flailing. What a weirdo.
Hey! Hey, he's back! How'd it go?
We were able to locate its core. Time to take Goku Tengu down.
Yeah!
Huh? That's the same kid I just told to evacuate.
No need for concern, Captain. Just go. It's much too risky for us to attempt an evacuation. They're just farmers. Pay them no mind.
Lieutenant, what's the point in us slaying that Kishin?
If we can't save the people here. After all, our mission is to free humanity. Isn't that right, you guys?
Yeah, you said it.
Right! Leave it to Captain Takeda to remind us what we're fighting for.
Very well. I suppose all I can do is pray that your idealism doesn't get you killed one day.
Yep. I wonder if that kid has something he's putting his life in danger for. Because if there is something, then he's my kind of fool. Blue Sky Crane Wing, get ready!
Yes, sir!
空気に見透かされて空気になってたんだどうかしてるよって小さな僕が叫んだいつか交わした約束諦めかけた人でさえ目いっぱい伸ばしたら触れたけどね君じゃなきゃなんて押し付けがましいのはそれなりわけがあってそうだろうはいだ君は何色僕は何色上も下もなくてそれが嬉しいだけはみ出し物の小さな世界の果てで僕らは何色
The Takeda band was so cool! Oh, you mean those guys who tried to steal our kill without so much as an introduction?
My name is Naotora Takeda!
Yoshi Sanada!
Shunai Yamamoto!
There, now that you know who we are, would you quit whining already?
That wasn't the point!